myself because I packed my matcha powder. Well, I don't have to say powder, but I packed my ceremonial grade matcha along with some turbinado sugar and my protein powder and my 2 cups, so that when I get to New York, I can just go to like Whole Foods or something, buy some oat milk, and then I'll be set to go with my drinks for the day. Because what I think about is how I've paid like $80 to get here. So now it's like I don't want to get to New York and then I'm spending a whole bunch of money on food, because I already know I'm going to most likely have to buy lunch and dinner there. So I don't want to spend any unnecessary fun. Oh my goodness, I accidentally ended the video, but I was gonna say that I don't want to spend any unnecessary funds on eating out. So I packed my breakfast. Now the only thing about it is I am super sensitive to scents, and I brought egg whites and
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Amtrak Train 62. Please have out all tickets, sit back, and please enjoy the ride. All tickets, please.
So, as I was saying, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on food. So I packed my breakfast, and I packed egg whites and chicken apple sausage. And I think that's kind of boofy for a compact space. So I think I'm just going to wait till I get to New York to eat my breakfast. And I'll probably go to Whole Foods, like I said, to get some oat milk. And yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, I look forward to documenting some of what I do today. Hello. So I am at Mahoyan Station. I'm so glad I did everything in the method that I chose, which was not booking any classes or not registering for any classes until I was on the train and saw that there weren't going to be any significant delays. Because one of my fears was registering for something that is non-refundable and then getting on the train and there's delays that are going to prevent me from arriving on time. So I'm here. It's about 9:50. Let's see if I can see a clock. Yeah, I think it's what's the word? Approximately. It's approximately 9:50, and I am gonna try to find a Whole Foods, a conscious something store so I can get some oat milk and we can get this protein shake and this matcha latte popping. I have my matcha powder with the turbinado sugar and my protein powder separately in 2 Ziploc bags. So we about to rinse out these cups, get this process started, because what we don't want to do is go to class on an empty stomach. And I'm already starting to feel anxious about just being in a new environment. Like my digestive system is kind of all out of whack. So I can tell like I'm a little bit nervous. So when I get like this, it's very easy for me to just not eat at all. And I don't want that to happen because it will not be good. So we're going to find some oat milk so we can get these protein shakes and matchas popping. And then I'm going to eat what I packed for breakfast, which is my egg whites and chicken apple sausage. And then we'll start heading to Alvin Ailey. I'll give more context on the backstory regarding that specific studio and historical artistic landmark in a few. But all right, I'm about to go back to my music, so I'll talk to y'all in a second. likes the exposure. All right, y'all. I'm like 5 minutes away right now. You saw me ringing up my items at Whole Foods. And yeah, we're 5 minutes away from Ailey right now. I'm so glad that I'm just going ahead and heading that way now because, you know, Apple Navigations was not navigating me. And it was extremely frustrating because if you see that I'm on the street that's, you know, literally beside the street that you're telling me to be on, why are you doing this whole proceed to the route business? Like, either way, I can take the street over to get to the same location. So it had me confused, and the time kept going up, and it made it seem like I was going totally out of my way, but that wasn't the case because I'm looking at the map. I'm not really looking at where the blue dot is. I'm looking at where I'm trying to go and the map, and I'm following street signs. And say all that to say, we're on the way now. And I'm excited that I got here this early because now I have time to rinse my cups out, eat my breakfast, and start warming up and stretching because me sitting for 3 hours this morning is definitely going to affect the way that my body operates if I don't properly warm up. And I've been dealing with like some like knee stuff, so I want to make sure I'm properly warmed up before class starts. And also, while I was on the train, my period started. Literally, I had like 2 pads and like 3 panty liners in my bag, and my stomach, like my lower abdomen just felt funny, and I was feeling super nauseous yesterday and this morning, and I was like, yeah, I already know what that means. And so I was like, all right, when I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna take a pad with me, and so glad that I did. So yeah, I'm on my period. Oh, I'm walking up now. But yeah, I'm on my period, so I'm so glad I have my supplies, because imagine if it started during the class and I didn't have any of my materials. But I'm gonna flip the camera, show you guys the outside of the building, maybe get a few pictures, and then I'm gonna be prepping for class. But I'm from DC. I actually came.
Yes, sis.
I actually came for the day.
Period.
As a part of my little birthday week gift.
Yes, are you a Taurus?
Yes, ma'am.